my name is Ashley Hoft, and I will be giving you my informative speech about meth. 11 million people have said they have tried meth at least once in their lifetime. That is 11 million people who have been affected by this insane drug. Someone you know or love could currently be under the harsh effects of this drug. Methamphetamine is the world's most dangerous drug that is affecting millions of people each and every day, and it could be stopped. In this speech, I will talk to you about what meth is, the effects of meth, and what you can do if you know somebody who is currently using meth. I'll first explain to you what meth is so you have a better understanding of this drug. Methamphetamine, commonly known as meth, is a stimulant. There are many street names for meth such as pikers, coffee, chalk, ice, and speed, just to name a few. Meth comes in a powdery substance or pill-like form. There are a variety of ways that you can use meth. You can inject meth, you can swallow meth, you can snort meth, or you can smoke meth. Now that you know how to use meth and what meth is, I will now discuss the effects that meth has on a person. Methamphetamine can do some crazy things to your body. The high you get when using meth is the main reason why people use meth. There are two types of high that you can get. You can get the rush high, which is what you get when you inject or smoke the drug, and it only lasts a couple hours. The long-lasting high is the type of high that comes from swallowing the pill or smoking, or that comes from swallowing the pill or snorting the drug. That high usually lasts a day to a day and a half. The high comes from the release of very high levels of neurotransmitter dopamine into the brain. The more you get that high, the more addictive methamphetamine can be. When you are on the high, there are different kinds of experiences that you can have. First, you can have the feeling of seeing that someone is there, such as schizophrenia. You can see things and see people and things that aren't really there in real life. The second thing is feeling things that aren't there. So you can feel, for instance, some meth users, when they use meth, they feel bugs crawling in their skin, so they scratch at their skin to get the bugs out, when in reality there's nothing in their skin. And the third thing that you can experience is doing illogical things that you wouldn't normally do when you're sober. So, for instance, leaving a warm car in the middle of winter to walk a couple miles in negative 20 degrees. That's something you wouldn't normally do if you weren't on meth. There are also many physical signs of a meth abuser. The first sign is tooth decay. When you do meth, your teeth start to decay, especially if you're snorting it or swallowing the pill or smoking it. It rots their teeth away, and so whenever you see people, meth users, sometimes their teeth, they won't have teeth, or two, their teeth will be black and rotten or very yellow, or they'll have half a tooth. They become very skinny due to lack of food because they think that spending money on meth is more important than spending money on food or on a doctor, or even with the teeth, they think spending money on meth is more important than spending money on a dentist. The third physical sign that you can see is scabs all over their body. We talked about earlier how they think that there are bugs in their skin. Well, when they scratch their skin, it causes them to have scabs. And so if you see a lot of scabs over someone's body, that could be a sign of meth abuse. When you see someone you know who displays these signs of meth abuse, there are many things that you can do to prevent it. First, you can pray. Meth is a serious drug that should be taken serious, and this is the first and most important out of many ways that you can help. Praying and seeking guidance from the Lord on what you should do should be your number one and your first thing that you should do. Secondly, you could call the local police or hospital to seek out strategic ways to find this person that you know and love help. Third, call treatment centers around your area or even around the country to see if they have openings for this meth abuser. And third, have an intervention. Let this person know that you deeply care about them and that you want them to get help, that you know that this isn't the life that they need to live, and that you want them to live a better life outside of drugs. In conclusion, meth is a drug that we should all take seriously. The effects of meth are harmful and dangerous, and it's not worth anyone using meth to do. If you or a friend or family member of someone who's doing meth, I would highly suggest that you seek help and guidance for them.